Okay, we're back at that Morrison's again, but Jan's gone in, by the way, to get some bits. Only some bits. Don't do proper shopping here. And I got my Amazon package, so I thought I'll show you what I've got. This is for the next stage of our building our base. And let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. I'll try and do this with one hand, which is going to be impossible. Hold on a sec. Okay. Ripped it open. Right, let's see what we've got. Usual big packet for a small item. How about that? Look, the size of this compared to this packet. Mind you, I've had worse. I've had a lot worse. So, let's see what we've got in here then. There we go. It's exciting stuff in it. Exciting stuff. Ooh, look at that. Okay, can you tell what that is? That's what I've ordered. It's a splitter. It's some like rubber, yeah, rubber seal things there. But yeah, there's a splitter, tap splitter, look. So I'm going to put that on our tap when I've tidied it up and moved it about and what have you. And it's got, you can see, you can turn each side on and off. So when we go into our new hose that I've got to go and get on Sunday, a couple of days from now, that'll go to our side of the van. We want to fill up the water. And then the other one will be a spare one, basically. But yeah, so that'll be a permanent connection. Put that away. It's awkward. I'll sort that out shortly. So that'll be good. What I'm going to do, I've decided I'm going to put a bracket on one of the fence posts. The hose will come from the tap. It'll go around the front of the van. This is my plan. Should be long enough. I think it's 15-metre hose. Cheap one. From Wix's. And yeah, I'll get around the other side. I think if I have to wind it up still, then I can wind it up and rest it over a bracket on the fence. That's my plan. So then when we want any water, I can just go over to the fence, get it and shove it in. And because I've got a hose already, but that's for when we're on the road. So I don't want to keep pulling that in and out, you see. Why should I, when I can just have one on our base? So that's, I think it's, make things easy for ourselves. It's the best way of going about it. I can't. Now I know some of you will be thinking, well, why don't you connect it up, like, because you can get one of these, the cap you put on the water, where you open it up for the water. You can get these caps where you can connect up a hose on a permanent basis. And then you just turn the tap on and, it goes through the system and then it fills up. And then as you're running the tap inside the van, like say you're doing the washing up, then it will fill up the tank again. So you never run out. We can't do that because our van's got an overflow thing on it, which I don't know if that's good or bad really, because that means I can't do anything like that. So basically you fill it up until I hear it coming out underneath the van, and then I turn it off and then I put the cap back on, and then we just use it until the meter thing tells us we need to fill up again. So yeah, it's a bit different on our van, but some vans do have it. I've seen vans, motorhomes, with them systems on, which I think are pretty cool, where you can do that. We can have a permanent hose straight to the side bit, to the cap. That's a shame really, we haven't got that, but there you go. So anyway, so that's that. So, yeah, so what I'll do is I've got to wait now till Sunday, because what we're doing now, we're on the way to picking up Raven Girl, my granddaughter. So Jan's in there now getting a few odd bits and bobs, like loaf of bread, more seeds for the birds. Yes. She's well into feeding the birds at the minute. So anyway, right, we'll babble on and back in a mo. Okay, so we're back. Took the Raven Girl back yesterday. It got late evening by the time we got back here and settled down again, so I didn't do anything when we got back. So following day, it's all reasonably quiet, although the farming lot over there, the machines are going back and forth a bit today, so they're very busy. So hopefully you'll be able to still hear me as I'm doing my jobs. Right, okay, so while I was out yesterday, I did pick a couple of bits up from Wix's and something from near here as well. I'll show you now what we've got. It's so exciting here, look. We've got ourselves a rotary clothesline. So I put that up, I did put that up yesterday as a quick job, so didn't bother filming that. It's obvious how you do that. You put it into the ground, or you put it into something like that. Look at that. That is solid. This here, solid block of concrete. And yes, it was heavy. No, I didn't pick it up. But what I did, it was round there. What it is, round there, there's it's like a junk bit where he has a lot of stuff dumped on there. I think he has another 1 or 2 businesses come here and drop stuff off. And he's told me before, many times over, the farmer, he says, anything you want on there, help yourself. So I spotted that on my patrol yesterday, because I have to patrol while they're away, because they're away on holiday. So I've got little jobs to do here while they're away. It's a bit of a favour, really, more than anything else. And so yeah, I spotted this on the floor, and I thought, how heavy is that? God, blimey, it weighs a ton. So what I did, I went round and put it on its, lifted up on its side, and I rolled it on the floor round through the gates into here. And before I did all that, of course, I took part of this pole of the rotary washing line to try and make sure it does go in the hole, otherwise I'll be wasting my time, which of course it does. It was a little tiny bit loose at the bottom, just a little bit loose, not the base, just the pole I'm putting in was just slightly moved about. So I hammered a screw into the bottom there, into the back there, and now it is really solid. That ain't going to go anywhere. Doesn't matter how high the winds get around here, that won't go anywhere. I was actually in 2 minds whether to actually use it for the rotary washing line, or possibly later on using that with a pole in for maybe a satellite dish if I want to have free sat. But we don't really watch live TV, really. I'm thinking ahead to the World Cup. Saves using the internet, like, you know. Although we've got good internet here as well, so it doesn't really matter. But or I was even thinking possibility of later on having a wind turbine, one of the small wind turbines. But I'm not sure about that. Not too keen on them, to be honest. But I'm always open to different ideas, you know. So anyway, so there we go. So that's one little thing. I think I positioned it in the right place for Jan. Got the approval from the boss. But one thing I have got to do, and I'll show you this at some point. You see how this fence is not good. It's leaning over badly. I can even push that. So at some point I'm going to fix this fence, because I'm not going to be buying a whole new wooden fence along here. Besides which, we ain't doing that. The farm can do that. But I'll certainly try and fix it a bit, you know. So, oh yeah, cleared a bit of rubbish that was on the ground down here. There's a horrible black pipe, if you remember, down here. A couple of cans and stuff. Cleared all that away, got rid of that. Cleared a lot of this ground here as well, actually. Cleared around there. So anyway, stop babbling now. So, I'll show you what I've got to do today. So there's my toolkit ready, my little toolkit, and my hammer. Look, that hammer is very, very old. It came from my granddad. As you can see, it's old because it's all got tape on it, look, to hold it together. So I went out yesterday to Wix's, bought another pack of these. These are the attachments for the hose. I bought another hose, 15-metre hose. I bought this bracket that's going to go around the other side of the motorhome, around that side. This is all pretty much every screw I own. Not a lot. I used to have thousands in the house years and years ago, so that's all I've got to work with right now, but that's okay. I've got enough at the moment. Don't need a lot at the moment. There's my trusty drill, battery operated. And no, it is not Yorkshire, well, tree or Yorkshire tea. That's got me drill bits in there. And the things for the adjustable screwdrivers, the different ends to the screwdrivers, that's in there as well. So yeah, things you do. So there you go, we're ready. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to get this a bit tidied up. Look at the state, that's horrible, isn't it? Absolutely horrible. Ugh. So I'm going to get all this off. I'm probably going to do something similar. I've got one of these to put back on. I'll rip that one off. I've even got similar tape, so I'll probably do something the same. But look at it, it's all bent over. That's skew width, although that don't matter so much, I suppose, being skew width, but it's not even high enough. I'm going to higher it up. I'm going to take it off here, hopefully put it on a bit higher up, try and see if we can get that straight down the post. Would be a bit neater, wouldn't it? Tidy up this area, and then what we'll do after that is we'll put this on. Oh, enough babbling, let's get on with it. That's better. That's a bit better, isn't it? I found these. Obviously somebody's had a barbecue at some point in the past. It was in the long weedy grass down there. Couldn't even see it until I started digging out the grass. But yeah. I mean, they look alright, but I don't think we'll be using them. I don't know where the bin, do you? I think we'll in the bin. So put that over there for now. Show that Jan in a bit. And there we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? Now I'm going to take that off there and see if I can straighten that a bit. So I'll give this a go now. I'll show you now me doing that. It's getting boring, isn't it? I'll show you in a minute when hopefully I've done it. So, well, the next step. See you in a minute. Okay. There we go. So it took a little bit of time. I actually pulled the post out the ground because it weren't fixed in anyway, and it wobbled a little bit, so it was easy to pull out. As you can probably tell, I've hired it up because you can see the mud on the bottom of the post there, look. So I've lifted it up a bit. It's in the ground okay. I've rammed it in with some rocks and a few bits of junk wood for now. It needs cementing in, so I haven't got any cement. So obviously now the tap is higher up at a good height, easy height to reach, and fix it in with a couple of screws there, and there you go. It looks a lot better and cleared a lot of the rubbish along the bottom there, including a set of barbecue tongs I found in amongst the long grass, which was interesting. Okay, so now I've got one of these, a brand new one, and I've also got hopefully enough of this what they call like gorilla tape type stuff to wrap around afterwards. If I haven't got enough, I'll have to go and get another one. And I don't really need it on now, really. We're coming out of the winter time, but in the winter time these pipes freeze out here, so it might help, it might not, it depends where the water gets frozen in what pipe. So, but anything's better than nothing. But that looks a lot better, doesn't it? So I'll stick this on and we'll have a look at it then. Okay, sorted that now. Have a look at this. What do you think to that then, eh? That's pretty good, isn't it? It'll do. Right, so the next plan is we're going to have the new hose hooked up to that. It will come around the front here, end up over probably on that small post over there in the middle of your picture there. I'm going to put the bracket on there now, and then we'll sort the hose out and get wound round here. Whew, it's all go, isn't it? See you in a mo. Okay, I'm done. Oh, who's watching me over here? There she is. I've done it. I'm going to show them around now what I've done. Oh, the sun. Oh. Right, so there you go. Put the attachment on. Fix onto the hose. Oh, nice and neat. Look at that, apart from my rubbish on the floor. Look. So at the moment, I've just slung it round there at the moment. It goes right round there. And here. And over to there. The hose ain't that long. It's 15 metres, but I thought it was going to end up with a bit of a roll of it. So I was going to put it on that post. Which I did do actually to start with, but it didn't look right because it was too short. So I've ended up moving the bracket over there and putting it on there instead, which is perfectly fine, and it easily reaches our water there. So that's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. All this mess will be all cleared away later on. That's a job for later. So but yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Look at that, eh? Look at that. So the only little niggle is the tap itself has got a little tiny leak. When you turn it on, it dribbles underneath the actual tap, not the attachment that I've put on. It's nothing to do with that, the tap itself, but that's something that can be sorted later on. But yeah, a lot better, a lot better. I say to everybody else watching now, they're probably thinking, oh, what a mess, look at all this mess here. But we're moved on to a plot that needs sorting out, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Right, that's it for now. I'm done in. This will do for me for today. And spent enough money. So yeah, I'll be back soon. And what's the next step? It might be a bit more clearing, but we are going to put we're going to get the shed soon. I'll show you where we're going to put it. We was going to put it just there, where there's obviously one in the past has been there. We decided now we're going to put it in that corner, well, near to the corner over there. And Jan's on about having a picket fence along here, so this will become a driveway just there, and then we'll have a sort of like a little fence, so it'll be like almost like a triangular shaped area. And we're going to probably put some fake grass down or something. Pots, we're going to grow stuff. It's all going to happen. So yeah, it's pretty good. So quite chuffed at the minute. Everything's working fine. It's a gradual thing, slow process, but there you go. Right, that's it for this video. If you like what you've seen, let us know, or do that like, thumbs up, whatever it is, and what have you. And yeah, oh, I think we've passed 5,000 subs. Yay! So thank you for subscribing. And hope you are enjoying the content. And I say it's all about travelling, so we will be back on the road shortly as well. This is just a temporary thing while we're here at a base, and we'll be back on the road soon as well, so show you around. So right, enough babbling. See you all soon. Ta-da.